Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to the Grimsby Town Road to Glory career mode with myself, Tibbin27. We left the last episode in a pretty good shape. We played against just these two, wasn't it? It was Oxford at home, who we beat 1-0 in the league, and followed it up with a comprehensive 3-0 win over Wimbledon in the Checker Trade Trophy. The only problem is that because we are now managing Wales and we played that game then against Spain, we were unable to play with Grimsby on that Saturday, and they unfortunately lost 2-1 against, there you go, you can see it, Port Vale. So a little bit frustrating because obviously we only lost the one game before that, which was the first game of the season, and we've been doing quite well since then and keeping clean sheets. So that's annoying that we didn't get to play that game, because I fancy that we could have at least got a point out of that one. As it is, we move on and we'll have 3, maybe 4 games this episode. Going to see how we go. The first one is against Millwall though, who are top of the table. I think they've won every game so far as well, so it can be a really tough test to start us off. Second game midweek against Barnsley, probably have the 2nd Brigade go out against them. They're not doing so well at the moment. And then Plymouth is the 3rd game, which, dependent on the first 2 games, we might sim and then play the Rotherham game. If not, we'll play the Plymouth game and leave Rotherham until the next episode. Before we do get into the first game though, we do have 2 lots of scout reports to quickly whiz through. Franco Gomez is the first player here that we are being offered. He looks okay, he's only 16 years old, playing in the centre of the park. We've got some good looking midfielders coming through though, so I'm going to reject Franco Gomez, sorry. Baquero is the next one. I'm not sure he can be quite good enough, so we're going to reject Baquero as well. Guardado, a bit like Quadrado, but not quite. 17, yeah, possibly. I think we'll keep scouting him. Sergio Alvarez, he's 18, isn't he? I don't think he's going to make the grade, so we're going to reject him. Same with Mariano Garcia, we shall reject. Ivan Miranda, again, not going to be good enough. Nacho Camacho, what a name, Nacho Camacho. I'm again not sure. If you look at his passing and shooting, though, it looks as though it could be quite good. We'll keep scouting him for now and see what they say. Korniakis is the other one from Greece. Maxime Richard, we've been scouting for 2 months now. Again, I'm not convinced, so I think we'll scout for a little bit longer. He's only 15 years old, so he could be a good pickup. Christophe Milot, maybe. I mean, the overall was quite good to start. The potential isn't. So I think we wait again on him for now. Stéphane Valette, though, excellent potential, great overall as well. Definitely signing him up. Simon Bernard, maybe. I'll leave him for now, and Philippe Pinot will be a no. So we'll keep scouting those guys for now, but we have definitely got a good looking prospect in Valette that we just picked up. Let's go and have a look at him. He's a left winger, he's already 61 rated. That's good, because we've got Marcus Baker, but he's definitely not as good as that. He's got good pace as well by the look of things. Curve is very high as well, 71, crossing 62 already, and he's only 16 years old, so we might start giving him some drills soon. Dufresne is another one who's looking quite good. We've got a few players here that we could call up soon. Charlie Watson will probably be the next one, I think, but we'll monitor how Stéphane Valette goes. He could be getting called up to the first team very soon indeed. But enough chit chat. It's time to get on with the first game of the episode. As I said, it's Millwall at home at Bundale Park. They've drawn 1, okay, so 4 wins and a draw for Millwall, but definitely setting the pace at the top of League One at the moment. The team will be our first team essentially. Smith, Kelly, Jones, Boyce, Bell, Bruno, Barrett, Pepelu, Banton, Taylor and Bogle. On the bench then we've got our new signing, Maguire, who we got in from Cork City, maybe? It was an Irish club, and also we got in Schnitzler as well. We may well give them both their debuts in the next game against Barnsley. And Thompson is also nearly fit. He's on the bench. Didn't want to risk starting him, but he might be able to come on or play the next game. But yeah, big game for us to kick off the episode at home against the Lions. Let's do it. So here we are at home in the rain at Blundell Park. Our visitors for the first game of this episode are table toppers Millwall. Eddie Ilderton is going to be the referee for this clash, and it's going to be Grimsby Town to get this game underway against the league leaders. Bruno, who will find James Barrett. He can see the run of Jason Banton. It's a little bit heavy. Banton's got the pace though. We'll keep it in and we'll duck inside and we'll find Amari Bell. Amari Bell will find Lyle Taylor. Strike blocked. Bruno couldn't get his feet sorted out. And Millwall clear the danger. Bruno again back in the box. Keeper comes and does well enough with it, and Butcher won't get it clear though. Good tackle Taylor. Barrett chance and he puts it wide. Massive chance. The first really clear-cut opportunity since the early minutes for Grimsby, and James Barrett has shanked it wide of Ford's goal. Great opportunity to take the lead before half-time. Might just work it short here into Lyle Taylor. He will turn nicely. He'll find Jason Banton. Can he dig out a cross? It's not bad. And Boyce is there! And it's 1-0 to the Mariners. And it's through the unlikeliest of sources. Andrew Boyce, the centre-back. Brilliant stuff. Millwall put themselves in trouble by fouling Bogle. We worked the free kick short. And the chip-in from Banton is powered home from the centre-back. Who would have thought it would be him that would break the deadlock? The bookmakers definitely didn't see it. Andrew Boyce. For so long out of favour last season, but he's been starting this season ahead of the injured Thompson, and he has gone and opened up the scoring here against the league leaders. The half-time whistle will surely go any second. There it does go. It had been a terrible first half up until that point. Barrett had the best opportunity before that, but Andrew Boyce, he's kept his place ahead of Thompson, who is back fit. He's on the bench, but I kept favour with him and he's repaid it. Grimsby 1, Millwall 0 at half-time. It will be a Grimsby throw and Bogle is on straight away for it. And we'll look in the middle for Taylor. Nearly got there. Is Pepperloo? It's 2-0! And the league leaders are surely falling to their first defeat of the season. It's the former Levante man who's on loan here, ahead of a permanent move in 2 years' time. And he's scored his first goal of the season. And Grimsby are 2 up. Poor defending. Pepperloo picks it up and picks out the bottom corner of Ford's goal. Brilliant strike. The rain is coming down, and Millwall's reign at the top of the table could be coming to an end for now as well. Pepperloo with it. Just 5 minutes into the second half, Grimsby 2, Millwall 0. And we are really adapting to life in League One well. Grimsby Town, but Millwall immediately from kick-off are on the attack. O'Brien with the shot. It's just over Ted Smith's goal. That's much more like what I expected from this side. Aidan O'Brien with their first real shot to worry Ted Smith, and it wasn't too far away at all. And Grimsby now will look to get back on the attack through Taylor, who holds it up nicely. Go back to Kelly. Kelly into Bogle. We need runners past him. We get one in James Barrett. Chance. Barrett. Low. Hard. 3-0. And Millwall are crumbling here. The hard men of English football. That might be the fans, but their team are as weak as anything. League leaders, you're having a laugh. James Barrett makes it free. It's the captain who has well and truly sealed the points here. There might be 30 minutes to go, but surely no way back for the Lions now. They have been well and truly tamed here at Blundell Park. James Barrett, second of the season. Grimsby down 3, Millwall 0. Millwall looking to reduce the arrears though through O'Brien. Boyce has lost his man. Chance. It's a good save from Ted Smith. First save he's had to make, and it's taken him 65 minutes to pull one out of him. Not sure who it was to this shot. Williams, I think, maybe. Good save from Teddy. And there goes the full-time whistle. A game that was pretty much dead until the 44th minute. Absolutely came to life after that. Grimsby scoring either side of the whistle for half-time. In the end, James Barrett absolutely sealed it on the 60th minute. An absolute blitz of goals have killed off the league leaders' unbeaten run. Full-time at Blundell Park, Grimsby Town 3, Millwall 0. Man of the match for this one is going to go to Andrew Boyce. The centre-back was absolutely superb today. Obviously opened up the scoring for us and then just performed a defensive masterclass to keep Aidan O'Brien and Lee Gregory, I think the other striker, but just kept them absolutely silent throughout the game. Him and Dan Jones, but Boyce especially, very good today. Second spot I'm going to give to the captain, James Barrett. Worked tirelessly as usual in midfield, deservedly got his goal, and he probably could have had one or two more. Played that well and deserved more for his efforts. And third spot I'm going to give to Omar Bogle. Got an assist today, again, worked really hard up front. And he and Taylor were actually a decent combination up front, the two big lads, but he definitely performed the better of the two. And unlucky maybe not to get on the score sheet himself as well. So the top three for this one: Boyce man the match, second Barrett, Bogle third. Okay, so just a bit of player training, and Giuseppe Russo has moved up to a 62, so he's already grown 7 points overall this season. His worth, you can see there, £500,000 already. Great stuff. He is still only 16 years old, so not really a surprise that he's going to be worth so much money. For this game, it is a completely different 11 starting the game. We're going to give Schnitzler his debut in goal. The back four will be Ben Davis, Mason Cox, Adam Thompson back from injury, who we may have to take off depending on how he's going, and Ollie Harfield at left back. In midfield, Alberto Rossi, Luke Summerfield, Sean McAllister and Marcus Baker. And Sean Maguire will make his debut up front with Giuseppe Russo. Looking forward to seeing how these boys do. Obviously, we want to keep this brilliant start to the season going and get another win if we can. And we could even possibly go top of the table with a win. But with a second string outfit, I will always take a draw, especially against a team like Barnsley. They've just come down from the Championship. I know they're struggling at the moment at the start of the season, but I'm expecting them to pick up and be there or thereabouts at the end. So a tough one here, but let's see if we can get another win on the road. Let's go. So here we are for the second game of the episode. We're on the road for this one, and we face up at Oakwell against Barnsley. The referee for this one will be Robert Jones, or Rob Jones as we like to call him, because we're good friends. Gary Burrowdale and Rob Jones, good friends. I'm kidding. And it's going to be the home side to get this league clash underway. Barnsley making their way down the wing here. Good ball in. Needs to be dealt with. It isn't. But the header goes wide of the target. And Oliver Schnitzler, there he is on his debut. No save to make there. Start Summerfield now finding Maguire. Turns beautifully though. Looking for a gap and finds one. Can he slip it back in? Yes he can. Chance. Shot. Save from McAllister. And cleared away. And it was a great chance of Grimsby to take the lead here at Barnsley. Well saved though by the keeper. Very slow build-up play from them, and Luke Summerfield has got bored of that. There's a big gap, and can he feed Marcus Baker? Chance for the youngster. Good strike, good save. Still not fully clear though. Maguire will pick it up. Maguire back into Alberto Rossi, feeds it onto McAllister, still a chance. Back in, Giuseppe Russo, strike! Massive save from the keeper. Grimsby, 2 chances within a matter of minutes. Baker and Russo very close to giving us the lead. Davis does well in the goal though. Here's McAllister, there's a lot of space on that wing. Alberto Rossi is in here. Alberto Rossi off the post. And Barnsley are clinging on for all their worth here at the end of the first half. Rossi smacks it against the post. Can't keep it alive. And it will be cleared. And there goes the half-time whistle. Again, a bit like the Millwall game, very dull for about the first 30-35 minutes. Absolutely came to life just before half-time. We hit the post, pulled 2 great saves out of that keeper. Very unlucky not to be in front. Barnsley 0, Grimsby 0 at half-time. Mason Cox. Oh, brilliant. Russo, strike, blocked. Maguire gets through the gap. Chance, Maguire, debut! Shanks it wide. That's a massive chance for Sean Maguire. The man who's just arrived from the Irish League has to be finishing that chance. Gary knows it. That could be a crucial miss in this match. McAllister feeding into Taylor. Chance here. He can get away. It's another good tackle. You have to credit Barnsley the second half. They've put in some killer tackles. And it looks as though it's going to finish 0-0 here, which is a shame because we have been the better team. We need to make sure we do get at least a point though. Happy with a point, I will be. But we've got a chance here with Russo. He can find some space. Russo on that favoured left foot. Shot blocked. Pretty much sums up this second half. Barnsley have blocked everything. Russo though gets in. Chance, McAllister. Strike! Over the bar. And that's the chance gone begging. That was it. The captain could have stolen 3 points here in the last minute. It's just a fraction over the bar. It wouldn't have been any less than we deserve as well, because we have been sensational in this game. We just haven't found the all-important goal. But Russo tackled. There goes the full-time whistle. It's a big shame we haven't taken 3 points here. I feel as though it's an opportunity missed. Barnsley, as I said, I think they will get better as the season goes on, but they weren't at the races today, and the chances we created, we should have got 3 points here. As it is though, we've got a point with the second team. You can't complain too much. We'll move on to the next one. Well done boys. Good effort. Another clean sheet. Finishes at Oakwell. Barnsley 0, Grimsby Town 0. Man of the match is going to go to Adam Thompson. The centre-back, of course, back after injury for the first time. Thought he was really good today. Kept Bradshaw and Winnall really quiet. 2 really quality strikers, but they just didn't get a look in. And for the second game running, it will be a centre-back that gets man of the match. Second spot, I'm going to give to Sean McAllister, our engine. FIFA game of man of the match. I didn't think he was quite as good as Thompson, though, in my opinion. So second spot for him today. Very nearly snatched the 3 points for us in the last minute. His shot just going over the bar. Third spot is going to go to Rossi. He hit the post at the end of that first half and just played really well throughout, trying to cut in and create chances for for Maguire and Russo, but it just didn't quite happen today. We just couldn't quite get that goal, and I think 1 goal was all we would have needed to win this game. But you know, there we go. We'll move on from this. But man of the match, as I said, Adam Thompson. Second, McAllister, and third, Alberto Rossi. For that game against Barnsley, the 0-0 draw, we are still in the playoffs, so quite a valuable point picked up. It keeps us in there. Port Vale remain top. Bury have slipped down though, so they must have lost. Millwall back into second. Rotherham up there now. MK Dons, Coventry. You can see the division is starting to take shape, and not really too surprised by the teams that are up there. Port Vale maybe actually being top and unbeaten is a bit of a surprise. Okay, we will sim this game against Plymouth Argyle. They are rock bottom of the division. They haven't won this season, so fingers crossed we can get 3 points against them. We're going back to that team we used in the first game against Millwall for this clash, and hopefully they can beat Plymouth. As you can see, not having a good time of it. Beaten by Scunthorpe, Bristol Rovers and Swindon in their last 3 games. And they lose again. Pepperloo and Bruno have grabbed the goals for us in this one. 34th minute from Pepperloo. Bruno in the 59th. Maguire came on for Taylor just after half time. Good win, no injuries, no bookings. We move on. Of course, before we move on though, before I do forget, we have to have a look at the squad ranking, and it's Pepperloo that got man of the match with a 9.5. Very good from him, and technically 2 goals in 2 games. The last 2 games he's played, he scored. So good stuff from Peps. A goal and assist for him, so he'll pick up 2 points towards that player of the season tally, and we'll give 1 to the other goal scorer, Stefano Bruno. So well done to the 2 of them. 3 points, 2-0 win. On to the Rotherham game, good stuff. Okay, time to get into the 3rd and final game that we're playing in this episode, and it is away at Rotherham. As you can see, Rotherham doing pretty well in 6th place at the moment. That win in the sim game has taken us up to 2nd. 4 points behind leaders Port Vale, though, who are doing really well at this point in time. Obviously looking to keep another clean sheet as well. We're doing well at the moment in terms of clean sheets. If you ignore that Port Vale game, the last time I conceded in the game that I played was West Brom. So we're looking pretty good defensively at the moment. So for that reason, I'm going to keep the team exactly as it was in the last game that we simmed against Plymouth. So the likes of Thompson and Ben Davis and people like that have been pushing for a place won't get in this time. Schnitzler obviously kept a clean sheet in the Barnsley game we played as well, but they're not going to make it into this one. We do have Russo back on the bench. Maguire's also on the bench, so we've got pace to come on for Taylor or Bogle if we need it. Hopefully, though, we can get a good performance here. One of the toughest games we're going to have this season against the relegated Championship side, Rotherham. Can we keep this excellent start to the season going? Let's find out. So here we are, the final game of the episode. It's a big one. It is 6th place Rotherham against 2nd placed Grimsby Town. The referee for this one is Eddie Ilderton, and is going to be the home side to get things underway at a rainy New York stadium. See it on there. Barrett back in the middle. Here's Pepperloo now, finding Omar Bogle. Can he get past? He does get past. Omar Bogle stores past his man and fires it into the corner. And Grimsby Town are leading on the road again. Bogle, the big man, has made the difference again. Such a simple turn. Gets away from his man way too easily. And the first clear-cut opportunity in the game is taken by our player of the season. Great stuff. One of the favourites for promotion this season are trailing against Grimsby Town. It's his 2nd of the season for Bogle. And the score, just 21 minutes in, Rotherham 0, Grimsby 1. Rotherham now coming forward. Ball in. Not a bad one. Dan Jones deals with it. Pepperloo needs to get up and win it. Doesn't. Chance. No. Save from Ted Smith. Corner for Grimsby Town. The whistle about to go. Can we inflict more misery? No. It's a terrible corner. Headed away. And is that not half-time? It is half-time. I thought they were going to get away on an attack there. The half-time whistle goes here at the New York Stadium. It's been a pretty tight, tetchy affair in the first half. Very few chances created by either side. But the one chance we did create was taken superbly from the big man. Half-time, Rotherham 0, Grimsby Town 1. So not impressing me today. Here's Jason. Rotherham coming forward again. Barrett putting the pressure on. Quick little 1-2 chance, edge of the box. Decent save from Ted Smith. And we'll come forward again. Henry Kelly will cut it off though, and Henry Kelly will have Stefano Bruno storming down this wing. Real chance here now. Can Bogle get in the box? Good ball. Bogle! It's 2! And surely that's game, set and match for Grimsby Town. Bogle! The big man has made the difference today. Thrown himself at that one. And puts us 2-0 up. Lee Camp goes the wrong way. And we've only created 2 opportunities in this game, but we've taken them both. And that is the sign of a team going in the right direction. Bogle gets his 3rd now of the season, courtesy of that one. And Rotherham are all but out of the contest here. Substitution will take place now. Banton, who's been very unimpressive on the left wing, will go off. Alberto Rossi will come on in his place. But the points are all but sealed here. Rotherham 0, Grimsby 2. Obviously going to throw everything at us to try and find a way back into this now. And they may well do straight away. No, they won't, because that's an absolutely woeful shot from the left back, Matic. Pretty much what you'd expect from a defender. I think there's the Rotherham fans cowering for their lives in the stand. Rotherham now trying to come forward. Pepperloo couldn't quite get in there. Newell trying to storm past Dan Jones, and he'll do that. Good ball, and it's absolutely blazed over the bar from Jordan Clark-Harris. Oh no, it's not. Sorry, Gabrielson. Sorry, I apologise. I thought that was Clark-Harris. It's Gabrielson. How has he missed from that range? Terrible shot, and it just about sums up Rotherham today. Bogle under it. Can't get the flick on. But there goes the full-time whistle. It's another massive 3 points on the road for the Mariners. A very impressive display here against one of the promotion favourites. That man there absolutely stole the show. Omar Bogle just superb today. A game where we didn't create too many opportunities and Rotherham actually defended pretty well. But we needed someone to take the chances that we created, and he did that on both occasions. A great win here. Rotherham 0, Grimsby Town 2. So after that terrific win over Rotherham, we have to award man of the match. For this one, it will go to Omar Bogle. He absolutely made the difference today. He is taking a little bit of time to settle into League One, but he looked more than capable of holding his own at this level today, and scored the 2 goals that made the difference. So well done to Omar Bogle, man of the match for this one. Second spot I'm going to give to Stefano Bruno. Whipped in the cross for Bogle's second. And the other assist was from Pepperloo, and he will get third spot today. Did really well in the centre of midfield, and more than deserves to be in that top 3. So Bogle, Bruno and Pepperloo are the top 3 for this one. So to bring this episode to a close, we will have a look at the League One table. And as you can see, Grimsby Town are in second spot after 9 games. They've won 6 of them, drawn 1, lost 2, scoring 14 goals and only conceding 5 so far. Very impressive defensively, and we're getting it right up top as well the majority of the time. So really good to see. 2 points behind Port Vale. They slipped up, could only draw at home to Peterborough in their game. So we have closed the gap a bit at the top and have a 2-point cushion over our rivals as well, our local rivals Scunthorpe. So looking good at this stage of the season. Obviously a long way to go in this campaign, but a very positive start so far, and more than holding our own at the moment. That will be it though for this episode. Be sure to join me next time as we continue to chase Port Vale and try and get out of League One at the first attempt. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at Tibbin27. Check out my Twitch channel, Tibbin27. But for now, it's Tibbin27. Out.